Time to warm up. Oh, yeah. I wonder, wow, he's the greatest dancer. Welcome, Ian. Oh, I know, I love a little bit disco. That's a very nice, almost Christmas jumper that you're wearing there.
I know, it was a little bit cold leaving the house today, so I thought, let's get this jumper on. I bought it at the end of winter last year, and I didn't get a chance to wear it. No.
As lovely a story as this is, I feel we have much to discuss.
Actually, Lisa Riley nicknamed me Jackanory once.
Did she? What, for wearing those kind of
for
jumpers?
telling silly stories.
Oh. I love this. Anyway, back to the point in hand. It's the quarterfinals this weekend. So exciting. But people really need to wow now because it's so tight. It's really hard to tell.
You know, going through all the footage, it's so difficult to find things wrong with them now because they're getting so good. I'm sat there trying to find the faults and it's almost impossible, Zoe. So they really have to pull it out of the bag this week and show the character and shine because otherwise they're going home.
I think it's going to be quite an emotional weekend because I know we don't want to see anyone. We don't want to say goodbye to anybody. OK, all of our couples are going to be doing a waltz in the waltzathon, but we're going to concentrate now on their individual dances. We're going to start with Caroline and Pasha, who follow their incredible Charleston top of the series score. Argentine tango they're doing this week. So they go from goofball to intense and intimate and tricky flickiness.
I think it's going to be very difficult because it was such a great dance for her last week. You know, I did want to see more from her. I said I want to see more character. You
did say that.
And she was brilliant. I just thought it was excellent. So this is a very different dance. As you can see, it's much more intimate. There's some fantastic decorations there with the legs.
Of course.
That's what they're called, and a lovely flick. I thought it was great. Let's have another look at it in slow-mo, just to see and appreciate the dance.
Let's all appreciate it.
Hold hands and appreciate. Swiveling, but as you can see, Caroline gets very high with the leg, and so does Pasha. There's a little run there, and then another flick with the leg. It does amaze me that they don't kick each other, to be honest, because with those heels.
You can get some really nasty injuries with those heels, I'm imagining.
You can.
But this is looking good.
It is looking brilliant. Yeah, it's looking really good.
Good work. She's doing a dance swap with Jake and Jeanette because last week they did Argentine tango. This week, Charleston for Jake. How is it looking?
Well, it's a tough act to follow from last week, but everybody loves a Charleston, don't they? So I think they're going to do very well. They're very light, they're fun, cheeky, and this will suit his personality. What I love, and I stopped it here. Hold on 1 second.
Oh. Hong Kong Phooey! I love it!
It's like a magic wand.
Banzai! Is it banzai or bonsai?
Pad Thai.
Oh, thank you. Pad Thai. OK.
What I love is the fact that they're matching these arms up already. And that's what Charleston's all about. It's all about those fun arm movements and leg movements, but they have to match. It's vitally important. And already at this early stage, it's looking really good.
Good work, Jake. OK, next, Mark and Karen. Now, are they going to brush off the shackles of the dance-off last week and give us a stunning foxtrot? I imagine yes.
Well, I think so. All he has to do is keep it smooth and hold that lovely frame, and he'll be fine.
I'm loving his tangerine dream trousers.
They're amazing,
beautiful?
aren't they?
Love those.
Lots of whisk fallaways there, but I wanted to stop it here, Zoe, to just show you that oversway. Now, look, he's got his shoulders down, lovely, creating a long line in the leg. I'd like to see him get on the inside edge of that foot so he can point it.
OK, slightly more pointy.
And I think sometimes if the man goes slightly too far round, you're going to lose the lady, so you're losing her a little bit there.
How far should he turn
round
then?
I'll just do a little bit of a throwaway oversway.
Which leg
so
goes
step forward
where?
with your,
Step
that's
forward,
it, there. That's it, and throw it.
Oh, lovely.
So you're there.
Nice. Oh, God, don't look at me roots.
That's it.
Nice.
Keep your hips up. You've still got it, girl.
Thank you.
You have still got it.
So much. Even at 72.
You never lost it. You never lost it.
That's not what you said last week. Frankie and Kevin are doing a salsa this week. This is getting me excited.
And I think it could be another great dance for them. I thought their jive was fantastic last week. I would have given it a 10, personally. I loved the little bit of hip-hop here.
Nice.
Obviously, I don't know what the tune is, but I think it must be a little bit of a hip-hoppy song. She's got a lot of
Does anybody know what they're dancing to?
No? Oh, no, not yet. Oh, and look at this, though.
Work!
A bit of
Does it go like
crumping there. I think it's from Kelly Rowland.
What is crumping?
It's a bit like this.
Oh, my Lord. Look at him go.
That is the last time you'll ever see that on TV from me and Waite. Yes, but what I'd like to point out is the feet here. because that's a bit small, that, but you can see there that she's on the ball of her foot and Kevin's on the heel. So I don't know whether that's a heel switch or something, or it's a normal salsa move. Sometimes she tends to turn in the feet slightly with that sickled foot.
Okay, the judges have mentioned sickle foot.
Yeah.
Is that like a physical thing, though, that her foot naturally turns in a
I think it's just a natural thing from her.
And is that hard
She's
to
not
change?
a trained dancer, so she's not going to have these lovely pointed, turned-out feet, is she?
Okay.
So that's the only thing that I think is weak with Frankie. The rest of her is brilliant.
That's the only fault he can find.
Yeah.
Simon and Christina, you absolutely loved Comeback Kid last weekend, didn't you? His waltz.
I loved it, and do you know what? This is fantastic.
This is American Smooth this week.
Footwork, honestly, is going to get a very high mark from me because he does a lovely heel, toe, toe, heel, toe, toe, heel, and then every step that he's making backwards, he's doing a fall away. So he's doing his heel, toe, toe, heel, and when he goes back on these reverse waves, he's releasing his toes. And just brilliant, because that alone is really difficult to do.
That's a ripple for Simon and for you.
It really is difficult to do, and he's doing that admirably. Very, very good.
Pixie and Trent are doing a cha-cha-cha. You've seen it. What can you tell us all?
Well, for me, it's slightly soft in the knees. She did those lovely swivels with the hips. Lovely, and with straight legs. But what I'd like to see her do is straighten the leg a little bit quicker and get her weight on it.
Yeah.
So basically, I'd like her to get the heel down and straighten the knee, straighten it into the knee. So
Demo
she's
for us.
snapping,
Oh, look at that.
snapping the heel down
Snap.
and snapping the leg straight. You know, cha-cha is a very sharp staccato dance, and you can't do that unless you snap and straighten the legs.
And the only person to ever get 40, Lisa
Snowden
and
Brendan.
Brendan.
Yeah.
Maybe this weekend, do you reckon?
In a cha-cha-cha.
You in your Jackanory jumper. Ian Waite! See you later, sweetheart. She was inspired to take part in Strictly after what